All right, business side of things. The Warner Brothers Discovery Netflix deal, it appears to be in serious jeopardy.
Yeah,
Um, and coupled with the fact that Paramount made a power play, and now they're looking at Paramount and saying like this may be a superior deal to what Netflix. I'm gonna go on record to say it is. Like what they're getting out of Paramount, they're not gonna get out of Netflix. And
right.
on top of the fact there's so many compounding factors, it's such a complex situation. I don't know how they're walking this fine line, but they appear to be. So right now it is in Netflix's hands. Warner Brothers Discovery.
Yep.
They made the deal, they accepted the deal. It still has to clear the courts. Right now DOJ has an antitrust investigation up against this deal because they feel like it could monopolize the industry, which if you look at what Netflix does, it would cause serious harm to the movie theater industry and what they
Right.
do. It would put
Right.
a severe crack in that. But what Paramount is offering is leaps and bounds ahead of that, and it seems like a smart move for them to go ahead and take this Paramount deal. And the way they're talking, coupled with the fact that they haven't really been on the Netflix end of things and like trying to move towards an official this deal is done. We haven't seen any movement on that side toward getting this deal finalized and done and going through the courts. Other than the DOJ investigating it, it seems like Paramount is going to get this deal. Your thoughts on this situation?
Well, my thoughts on the situation is I think that David Zaslav, who is the president and CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery, has played a hell of a game here. And what I mean is that, listen, I think what's going down is I believe that David Zaslav, and Ted Sarandos have cooked up a scheme here to have Netflix enter the fray, to have Netflix say that we want to buy this thing when in reality they don't want to, but also it pushes up the price that David
Mm.
Ellison and the Elvises are going to pay for Warner Brothers Discovery. There is no doubt in my mind because of the antitrust issues as far as here in the United States and in Europe, there is no chance in hell that Netflix gets the deal. It's going to go to Paramount. Paramount had their earnings call today, and they actually rose 4% as far as subscriptions go for Paramount Plus, and they got a whole slate of films coming out. Scream 7 comes out in a couple of days. They got a scary movie reboot happening.
Mm-hmm.
They have another Sonic movie coming. They got Frisco King with Samuel L.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson that's coming. They got a lot of different programming over there. I don't know what the hell happened with Star Trek, but anyway, they got a lot of different programming coming, and I think that they want to add on to that by adding on Warner Brothers Discovery. It's the problem with Netflix is too big for their own good, and honestly, there are a lot of people on both sides of the aisle because whether people want to admit this or not, this thing here is political. It has political all over it because of what it does to the entertainment industry. The Hollywood elites out there do not want this deal to happen between Netflix and Warner Brothers because they know it's going to kill what's left of the industry in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Movie theaters are already suffering, and a lot of it is because they put out shit movies, and a lot of other part of it is that because the tickets to go to movies is too damn expensive, and that's where Netflix comes in. I don't believe for one second that Netflix is all about. Oh, we're gonna we're gonna honor the traditional theater window. No, you're
Hell
not. Their
no.
whole
No, they
business is
won't.
built on streaming. It's all
Right.
built on streaming.
Right.
So, make a long story short, bro. I think that in the mere fact that Netflix is going to walk away from this with $2.4 billion of a breakup fee that Paramount Skydance is going to have to pay
Just
Netflix
to get that
once
done. Yep.
this gets done. Once Warner Brothers accepts the deal, it's obviously going to go to P Sky, bro. I just that's what I think it's going to go. Paramount is going to take it, and how this intertwines into AEW is because WB's and they're a real shicey business, and what I mean by that is that there is no way that they're going to allow AEW to have any type of an association as long as
with
they're
Netflix.
with
Yep.
Netflix.
Yep.
Not going to happen. So it's better for Paramount to buy it for AEW's sake, because then they get to say on the network, they can renegotiate the contract. I'm pretty sure Paramount would love to have a professional wrestling company under their umbrella. I mean, they're already doing business with UFC, so they would love to have that under their umbrella. So I think sky's the limit for Paramount, and I honestly believe, wholeheartedly, that Paramount is going to do right by the brands. They're going to do right by the IPs. I think they've already proven that they're going to honor the theatrical window. They're going to keep pushing out projects. We're going to probably won't have to wait years for a Batman movie. We'll probably get a Batman movie. James Gunn, for some reason, is talking about it'll be 4 to 5 years before we get a Batman film.
I told y'all about him. I told y'all about him.
What are you talking about, bro? Like, I mean,
I told y'all about him, bro. Like, that first movie, I have you like, oh, this guy's great. And then he started playing around.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but then it's like the Peacemaker happened. Like some questionable shit happened there, bro. Like, I don't get it. But all I know is, in my opinion, Paramount takes it. Paramount gets the studios. Paramount gets the linear networks. That's what they want. See, that's the thing. That's the difference here. So Paramount's offering $31 per share.
They want everything.
The whole thing. Netflix is offering now $27 a share in cash.
And they don't want the linear network.
They don't want the linear networks, no.
Yeah.
And Netflix's stock has decreased by 40% since they announced they were going to buy it. The Paramount's their stock has decreased as well, but only because they fear that they won't get it.
Right.
That's the difference.
Right.
Netflix's stock is dropping because people are afraid they're going to get it. And everybody knows that they're not going to pass regulatory. Like, Netflix has no chance in hell of passing regulatory.
What clued me into the fact that Paramount might get it is the fact that they are willing to pay the breakup fee. That's a significant offer. If they're like, we'll pay you $2.4 billion to walk away. Yeah, that's a significant amount of money, and I don't have the problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I may lose money in the stocks, but I'm gonna get it back with this sale. So it's a smart deal for Warner Brothers to take the Paramount deal. On top of the fact that nothing really changes with them. You're under a different system. And for once, it looks like that may be the smartest deal to happen to Warner Brothers and Discovery since any merger of any kind. This may be the best deal that they'd get.
Yeah, I think it will be. I mean, they're fixing things over at Paramount. I mean, to pull in 78-something million subscribers now for Paramount Plus, that is a great number. I think they're doing better than Peacock at this point.
Yeah,
because Peacock doesn't have anything to offer. Once Peacock lost the WWE content,
it went down.
That was it. That was it, down,
bro. Yeah,
that was
it. It went down, and you could tell that was a big loss because ESPN ended up getting a bump. So you could tell the wrestling fans make a significant portion of subscriptions, and you're probably going to see that with Paramount because people will want to subscribe to it. And I do think with HBO Max being under Paramount now, because Paramount does have that deal with Amazon, you may see a bunch of crossover there too. Because you could do Amazon Prime and watch Paramount Plus shows on there. That's how I watch my UFC. So there's benefits to them going straight over to Paramount.
Yeah, I'm just afraid really of kind of because I'm not a fan of Netflix. I'm not a fan of their content. I think they put a lot of questionable shit on their service, so I'm not a fan of them. So I would be much more a happy camper if Paramount got it, because at least I know that DC would be in the right hands, because I don't know what the hell Netflix would do with DC with Batman.
I don't either, and I was kind of worried about that too. Like I don't know what they would actually do with that library, and they haven't necessarily shown me that they know how to manage a library. Yeah.
No.
So